This is my custom built gas powered mobility scooter that I built back in 2020. I built this one right after I built that Homelight chainsaw bike right there. Go ahead and do a walk around of it real quick. Sorry for the lighting in my garage, it kind of sucks, so that's why I'm using the Snap-on light, but I'm gonna go slow right here so you can kind of see how it's all set up. It's pretty basic for the most part, but all of this was back half custom fabbed. We wanted to use the stock wheels so it was sleeper. So the cover does fit on it, it's on the ground over there, but I took it off for demonstration purposes. There is an in-depth video of this unit on the Facebook page, Single Cylinder Customs. So if you want to see how the driveline was constructed, get on the page and go check out the video. There's a video, if you scroll down, you'll see it, or go through the videos on the page and it'll pop up. It's a little different now. That's why I'm doing a video on it. Recent video, I should say. Originally, this thing started its life out with a GP460 off of a GoPed Super Go Quad, and it ran pretty good, but the low end was kind of sacrificed. The original gearing that this had was 680. It ran about 30 miles an hour with 680 with a GP460 on it. And then we upgraded to 1180, which hauled ass pretty good. It would run about 45 with that gearing, but it really didn't have a lot of low end, so it wasn't as fun to ride. I gear all my builds really mainly for like neighborhood riding. We don't get on the highway with them, so we're just riding around the neighborhoods over here in Northwest Florida. So after 1180, we experimented with 880. 880 was kind of the magic number as far as gearing goes. But ultimately the 460 just doesn't have the low end that these 63cc engines have. This is the same engine that we did the gas conversion on the Razor Pocket Mod with. So you can pick them up on Amazon for about 110 bucks. They're great engines. If you're mechanically inclined, you can tweak them a little bit, do some mods with them, and you can get a ton of power out of them for cheap. And they have a ton of torque down low. So that's why we purchased it for this build. Now we did actually end up going back to 680 right here. So this is 680 gearing. And with the coil and flywheel mod on this unit, we get about 30 miles an hour out of it. So it's pretty quick. It's good for the neighborhood. It has a ton of torque down low. It'll climb hills with ease. And it has pretty good top end. So you can get around the corners pretty good. But I do think we're gonna upgrade this eventually to 880 like it was before. And I have a third bearing support design that I'm gonna set up on this 78 millimeter mount. I'll have to keep you guys posted on that to protect this bearing, because these clutch bearings wear out pretty prematurely on this mobility scooter just because it's heavy. So unfortunately that's a downside to it. But the idea I have, I think will really help out with that. So I'll go ahead and do another walkthrough with it. Pause the video if you'd like to see something. And like I said, get on Single Cylinder Customs on Facebook. There's a full walkthrough on how this was built in a lot more detail than I'm doing right now. That's why I'm not getting super in depth with it. Another change we made was this Avid BB7 brake caliper. Originally it had a pocket bike brake caliper, but they really suck. This BB7's a lot better. And then you can adjust it on the ends when it wears out, so it's very convenient. So the engine and the brake caliper are the two major changes. Everything else is exactly the same. So I promise I will get a riding video of this here soon. The weather is just frigid here in Northwest Florida right now. So 28 degrees or so, and then tomorrow they're actually calling for snow. So it's unreal. So we will not be outside doing any rides. But there are some videos of this running on Single Cylinder Customs on Facebook. There is one video with the 880 gearing running about 40 miles an hour, and then I have one of the first videos I ever took of this running about 30. So there are two videos of this in action on the Facebook page, and there's an in-depth video. So that's about it. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And I appreciate the views. See you guys.